Okay, so back to what I was saying. So we were still praying, and then I only had to come up with $1,000, and then yeah, I got, I think it was from three different people. I got different amounts, and I'm trying to think. Stephanie, and then I think it was either you or Lila. I feel really bad that I can't remember because both of you gave to me at different points. One of you gave me $1,000, and at that point, other people had given me enough money that, yeah, I'm trying to remember amounts, but I kind of get confused with the amounts because it was just so crazy how it happened. But you gave me more than I actually even needed. I had more than I needed because different people gave me different amounts, and I ended up having like $3,100 given to me, and I only needed 2,000. I was just like, oh my gosh, I was so blown away, and you guys were incredible. And so, yeah, people didn't want to take the money back because they gave it to me. They said, well, it's yours to do with it, what you need to do or what you want to do with it, because I felt God wanted me to give it to you. And so Jenna actually needed some money paid off still. I think she needed maybe like $500 or 800 or 7. I don't really remember. So I was able to put some of that extra money towards her. And then, if you remember, we came into our room later that day, and Kim's in there crying because she just found out that she needs money still, and she has no way of getting a hold of anyone back at home, and they're not going to let her go with the group, and it's going to cost her a ton more money. So I was able to put some of that extra money towards her, and everyone else pitched in some too, and so it was so incredible just to see how that happened. And then also just to remember that it's kind of cool to see because if I had had my money when I was supposed to have, we would have bought our plane tickets a lot sooner. And if that would have happened, we weren't planning on going, ow, kitten. We weren't planning on going into Hong Kong, but we were going to fly straight into China. And then we were going to get our visas after we bought our plane tickets. But we found out that if we had gone that route, we wouldn't actually have ever been able to get our visas because we would have had to have given information that linked back to YWAM, and so they wouldn't have granted us our visas. But because we didn't get the plane tickets right away, we were able to do some more research and find out that if we go to Hong Kong first, we can get the tourist visa and we won't have to say why we were in Australia and things like that. So it was so amazing to see how God provided for me and how he kept my faith up to that I was going to get the money even though it seemed impossible, and that he was able to kind of test me into let us be able to go because we wouldn't have been able to go if that all hadn't happened. We wouldn't have been able to get into China, I don't think. What else? It seems like there was something way cool with that story I wanted to share as well. Well, I don't remember as far as that goes, but I have one more story to share with you. I don't remember if I shared if you heard it or not, but it was on my way home. So, as you know, I had way too much luggage to take back. I had two big bags and another one that I was going to try and sneak in as carry-on, but that didn't work. It was way too big. And my bags were overweight. I think one of my bags was overweight, plus my extra bag was overweight of what an extra bag was supposed to be. So I didn't know what to do because I didn't have any more money. Didn't have a credit card. My mom gave me her credit card number in case something happened as an emergency to see if they might take it, even though I don't have the actual card. So that's all I had. So I really didn't want to have to pay my parents back because at that point it would have cost me possibly up to like $300 if they charged me for all the extra luggage. So I started to pray and I was just asking God, you know what, please let them charge me like the most little amount that they can charge me. And then I was like, no, no, I'm not going to pray that. And I was like, God, I'm going to pray that they don't charge me anything at all. And I was like, I know that seems pretty impossible and pretty ridiculous because it's obvious that I need charged something, but I'm going to pray that they don't charge me any money at all. And so that's what I prayed, and I just went there kind of in faith in that. And then I got to the front desk to check in, and the person that was there she was like, oh, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I'm new here. And so I was like, yes, this is my opportunity. I'm not going to have to pay. She's like, so let me call my supervisor. And I was like, crap, are you kidding me? So she called up her supervisor, and for some reason, the person said that, okay, so you're going to pay for those extra bags when you check into Melbourne, or to Melbourne, how Australians say it. And I was like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. I've never heard of having to pay for your checked bags at another stop, but whatever, I'll go with it. So they gave me a ticket, like they put a little note on my boarding pass booklet thing that they give you of information that I was supposed to do that. I get to Melbourne, and I'm late, late, late. I have like hardly any time. I've got like 45 minutes. I need to go through immigration and customs, and I have to go through a whole nother terminal, and I need to check in through them and go through security again, and all these different things. So I was the only person in line when I went through the check-in, and the lady like didn't even ask me about my bags. She gave me a fast pass so I could get through all the lines quickly, even though there were no lines because I was like the only one there. I ended up having to like run through, and my visa had expired and all this other crap, but they didn't charge me there. I get to LA and I pick up my bags and I have to go check in again. And when I get up front, the guy wants to charge me $75, $25 per bag because we don't get free luggage because it's not an international flight. But I told him, I was like, wait, but I was on an international flight, so can I get 2 bags free at least? Because I was like, yeah, I'll pay for 25 bucks. I can pay for that, even 75. But so I asked him, he's like, oh yeah, hold on, let me check. So he looks and he's like, yeah, you're right, you do get 2 free bags. And then he's like, have you paid for your extra bag yet? And I was like, no, I didn't. And I thought at this point maybe he was going to charge me 25 bucks. I was like, I can pay 25 bucks. But then he was like, okay, you're free to go then. And he didn't make me pay for any of my bags again. I was like, what the heck? Yes. So I had gone through without paying for any of my extra weight or my extra luggage, and God totally answered that prayer. And it was like time and time after again, like I don't even know how that happened because people get charged for extra bags like all the time, but I got away with it, and it was just so cool to see God do that again. So yeah, that was my testimony of how all the money happened and things that happened with that. I'm sure that there's more, and I can't think of it right now, and it's really disappointing. But oh yeah, there was one more I was trying to remember. I 1 or 2 different times I got envelopes in my little pigeonhole on base. People had sent a certain amount of money, $20, $50, I don't remember, with just a little note saying, I've seen you in your faith, and I just want to give you this for your outreach because I believe in you, and I've just really been blessed by you or by your faith or something like that. So it was really cool. Even Dave Niebling gave me some money one time, and I was like, I'm not even like super close to him, but it was really cool just to see him, I don't know, to recognize that and just to take note in the cause. So yeah, that's my testimony. I feel really bad because this is like 17 minutes long, so I hope you have enough time to listen to it or to use it in some way. Maybe you'll share it with them directly if they know English. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't talk too fast for you either. But I love you. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. And hopefully I'll get that letter sent to you that I was supposed to send you a few months ago. But I'll talk to you later. Bye.